So professional food stylists have several tricks to make food appear as delicious as possible, and as simple as it sounds, there's a lot of work involved. A lot of work that goes into food plating. Founder of Dutchpot Chronicles, Kenrick Barnett, is stopping by. Welcome to Smile Jamaica, Kenrick. Good to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Kenrick is standing up, which means something big is about to happen. Let me talk to you a little bit before you start to work your magic we're seeing on screen.
Sure.
Tell me, as a food stylist, how does one become how do you train to become a food stylist, and how long have you been doing it? Because I know you're an accountant during the week, no?
Yes, so that's correct. Actually, I'm not a trained stylist. It's just something that's innate, to be quite honest.
Okay.
My mom was a super chef, and I think she just passed down all that chefing genes down to me. And it's something that I've been passionate and intrigued by. So it's somewhat of a hobby that I'm trying to turn into that of a career path for now.
Yeah, you've been in the kitchen since the age of 7.
Yes.
I know Mom did it, but what is it about cooking that excites you?
Just about every and anything. Food to me is just art. Like everything about food is very artistic to me. So every and anything that relates to food and relates to transforming food and letting it be art on a plate excites me, to be quite honest. From anything from tin mackerel to oxtail, yeah, gets me going.
And are you more excited about cooking it or creating the artwork on the plate?
To be quite honest, I embrace the entire journey.
Okay.
Because cooking it, yeah, I like to interact with the food and let the food in itself guide me. So from cooking it to plating it, I like to embrace the entire journey.
So tell me a little bit about Dutchpot Chronicles.
Okay, so Dutchpot Chronicles came about approximately 6 years ago when I first resigned from one of my previous jobs. And it was just something that I thought about to occupy my time in the interim of job hunting. And I used to plate my Sunday dinners and post it on Instagram. And then it came to mind, that's when I decided to turn it into a blog. First started out on Tumblr, and then after Tumblr, I moved over to Instagram. And then from Instagram, I now operate that an official blog site for which I post recipes every now and then based on my creations.
So you develop your own recipes and you post them there. And then you
Yes.
also show pictures of what I must tell you, the pictures, Kenrick, are making my mouth water. You want to cook off in 2019, so this is not a joke. Like, you're good at this.
I try. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what is in front of you there. Are you plating for us? What are you doing for us this morning?
Yes, so I'll be plating a dessert for you guys, somewhat of a Jamaican inspired twist on that of a traditional American dessert. But before I plate that, I could tell you what's already plated in front of you guys.
All right,
So,
let's go.
first dish, I have a pumpkin puree sitting on a bed of kale and a croquette. That's a potato croquette. And on top, we have a sorrel reduction that includes red onions. And I have some fried potato chips on top. So you have layers and you have your puree to take off one good bite.
So Kenrick,
And yes.
you deal with the yard food, and then you deal with the more exquisite type palette. So the puree and the croquet and the reduction and the stir and serve.
Yeah, I like to put a eclectic twist on Jamaican cuisine.
So you have to do a lot of research then.
Yeah, a lot of research and a lot of observations, but there's a lot of mediums out there, especially now. You have YouTube, you have Pinterest, you have Instagram, and there's loads of information out there.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of chefs and food stylists, foodies out there that you can draw inspiration from.
Okay, so we have the puree, pumpkin puree with the croquet and the reduction. What else have you plated, sir?
So I plated a avocado toast It's on a whole wheat bread, that's homemade bread, and I made a guacamole from avocado, a little bit of lime, and then I have some tomatoes that I tossed in a little bit of honey, and then to give it a little bit of crunch to it, I added some black sesame seeds.
Oh, me can't say that. Me can make that. That's a bread and pear.
Easy.
A joke.
One,
No, I
two.
can't. I can't. It's obviously a little more involved than that and more sophisticated. So plate for us now. What are you going to plate?
Okay, so I'm going to plate a brownie. However, as per usual, I'm going to put a Jamaican twist on it. So I have here a sorrel jam that I...
You need to put it back on the counter there. We can't see it if you take it up. Yes, so
My
let's
bad.
point to it.
Seeing it now. Okay, so I'm going to plate some sorrel jam as the base.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put on a brownie, and then I'm going to top it off with some ice cream.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of time, and we definitely want to see what it looks like.
Sure.
Okay, there we go. Sorrel base.
So just to give this a little bit of edge, I'm going to use the back of the spoon just to create a splash somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah. Then you're going to put on your brownie. After which we're going to add some ice cream. Because what's brownie without a little bit of ice cream?
Oh gosh, it's too early to have me salivating like this. Honestly.
Never too early.
Vanilla ice cream.
And then, yes, just to top it off, I'm going to zest some lime. Just to add a little citrus to it so it balances the sweet of the brownie along with the ice cream.
Okay.
And there you go. Simple yet creative.
Okay, sir. So Dutch Pot Chronicles is where we find you to get more of those images along with more of your recipes.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Kenrick. Appreciate you stopping by
Thank you.
this morning.
you
All
for
the
having
best, Kenrick Barnett, joining us from the second city, Montego Bay, creator of Dutch Pot Chronicles, sharing some of his images, his recipes, and his style of plating with us this morning. Thanks again, Kenrick. We'll take a break on
Thank
Smile
you. Thanks for
Jamaica.
having me.
We'll be right back with more. No, Kenrick made me hungry. Hungry! And my belly is growling.